Hi guys, I'm Mahendran studying VPT first year National College of Physiotherapy which is in Coimbatore. Okay, let's move on our article. My topic is coagulation of blood. Coagulation of blood is coagulation in physiology, the process by which a blood clot is formed. The formation of clot is often referred to as secondary homeostasis because it forms the second stage in the process of arresting the loss of blood from a ruptured vessel. The first stage, the primary hemostasis, is characterized by blood vessel constriction, vasoconstriction, and the platelet aggregation of that site of vessel inquiry. Under abnormal circumstances, clots can also form in a vessel that has not been branched. Such clots can result in occlusion or blockage of the vessels. This is also called as thrombolysis. Okay, let's move on. In this coagulation of blood, there are two pathways. What are the pathways? One extrinsic and the second pathway is intrinsic pathway. Okay, let's move on our extrinsic pathway. Extrinsic pathway of coagulation. The extreme pathway unfolds as follows. Damage to blood vessels means the factor 7 exceeds the circulation into surrounding tissue. Tissue factor 3 is released by damaged cells outside the circulation. Factor 7 and factor 3 form a complex known as the TF-La complex. Okay, TF-La then activates factor 10 into activate form of factor 10th factor to conjugation of factor 5th activation that triggers the formation of thrombin. Note. Note that the extrinsic pathway is believed to be responsible for initial generation of activated factor 10 factor activated, whereas the intrinsic pathway amplifies its production. Okay, it's finished the extrinsic pathway. Let's move on our intrinsic pathway. Intrinsic pathway. Intrinsic pathway of coagulation. The intrinsic pathway is the longer or more intrinsic pathway. The factor 12 is activated once it comes into contact with negatively charged collagen on the damaged endothelium, triggering the cascade as detailed in figure 1. Along with clotting factor, platelets form cellular plug at the site of injury. The splits are released mediators that will facilitate further clotting, including factor 8. Factor 9 combines with factor 8 to form an enzyme complex that activates factor 10, which along with factor 4 stimulates the production of thrombin. Okay, it is the pathway of coagulation of blood. How to the blood can be clotting in these two pathways only, the extrinsic and the intrinsic pathway. Okay, thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.